Hi, preschool friends. Welcome to our first Bible time while you are at home learning. I know it's a little bit different than being at school, but we are going to do our best to still do fun learning things together as much as we can. So today we are going to do our Bible time, and we are going to do the story called the Good Samaritan. Okay? The Good Samaritan from Luke 10, verse 25 through 37. Who is Jesus? We know that answer, don't we? Jesus is God, the Son. Many years ago, Jesus came to earth to teach people about God's love and to make a way for them to live one day with Him in heaven. While Jesus was teaching, He sometimes told stories. We call those stories parables. One day, a man asked Jesus a question. The Bible says that I should love my neighbor like I love myself, but just who is my neighbor? Jesus knew that this man was not kind to the people he did not like. He was kind only to the people who were kind to him. Jesus wanted people to be kind and loving to everyone, so Jesus told this story. Once there was a man who was traveling along a road by himself. Suddenly, a gang of robbers jumped out and began to hurt him. The robbers beat the man and stole his clothes and everything he had. They left him badly hurt, lying along the side of the road. After the robbers ran away, a priest came walking down the same road. Priests were men who taught people about God and worked in the temple, where the people worshiped God. Priests were supposed to be loving and kind, but this priest did not care about the hurt man. He just walked away to the other side of the road to keep from getting near the hurt man. Then he kept on walking down the road. He showed no love or kindness to the hurt man. Later, another man came walking down the road. This man was a Levite. A Levite was supposed to do things that pleased God. Do you think it would have pleased God for the Levite to help the man who was hurt? Yeah, that would have pleased God, but this is not what he did. Just like the priest, he walked to the other side of the road and kept on walking. He did not want to help the hurt man. He did not show any love or kindness to the hurt man. The poor hurt man wondered if anyone cared enough to stop and help him. If not, he would die along the roadside with no one to help him. The hurt man finally heard the sounds of a donkey coming, clip, clop, along the road towards him. A man was riding the donkey. The man was from a place called Samaria. The people of Samaria and the people of Israel were not friendly to each other. No one would ever think that a person from Samaria would stop and help a person from Israel. But this man from Samaria was different. He saw the hurt man along the road and felt very sorry for him. It didn't bother the man that the hurt man was from Israel. The Samaritan stopped his donkey, got down off of his donkey, and went over to help the hurt man. He poured oil on the hurts to help him not hurt so much. The Samaritan picked up the hurt man and put him on his own donkey. He walked alongside the donkey, comforting the hurt man. This showed that the Samaritan was a very kind man. If someone falls down in the playground, do you laugh and make fun of them, or do you try and help them up? You can kindly ask if he is all right or tell the teacher if they need help. Jesus wants us to be kind to other people, just as the Samaritan showed kindness to the injured man. The Samaritan, with his donkey carrying the hurt man, came to an inn, a place where travelers stay. There, the Samaritan got a room where the injured man could lie down and rest. The next morning, the Samaritan had to go on his way. He gave the innkeeper money for the hurt man. This money would pay for anything the man needed until he was well enough to travel. Please look after this man, the Samaritan said to the innkeeper. I will come back later and pay you for any extra cost in taking care of him. When Jesus finished telling this story, he asked, which one of the three men, the priest, the Levite, or the Samaritan, do you think was a good neighbor to the man hurt by the robbers? What do you think? The answer is a Samaritan. Preschool, Jesus wants us to do good, be good to everyone, and treat everyone the way that we would like to be treated. We should be kind to all people, even if they look or talk differently from us. Though Samaritan and Israelites did not like each other, Jesus taught that they should show kindness to one another. Let's pretend that a person is not very nice to you or says something mean to you. One day, you might see them hurt or crying. If no one else is around, how could you be a good neighbor to him? You could help him or go find somebody that could help him. Even if the person has never been nice to you, you can be nice to them. Do you think that would please God? Yes, it would please God very much. And that person might become your friend so that you would have many fun times together. Wouldn't that be great? What a fun story for us to read together. I hope that you're able to take this time at home with your family to pray for our country and pray for your friends and your family, that we all stay healthy, that God can put a blanket of protection around us. I pray that He puts a blanket of protection around you, that each and every one of you stay healthy over this time that we are not able to be with one another. So I can't wait to see you guys again. I will be posting some more Bible stories and maybe some other fun videos that you can get on, and we'll check in with one another. So be looking for some fun surprise videos. All right, I love you all. Give your mom and dad a really big squeeze and tell them how much you love them and how much you are so thankful that God chose them just for you. All right, preschool. Love you.